they fucking take. Cause we're brainwashed, trained to believe man-made dark cosmology. Trapped set by evil fuckers many centuries ago to do the population and take control of the world. Seen it all before, it's the oldest play in the book. Fishing for souls by baiting the devil's hook. Wizards and warlocks practicing evil and magic. Cooked up a plan and they call the plan science. Sprinkle all their bullshit with some formulas and math to make themselves look brilliant, cause only they understand. Gain the faith of the masses as they push theories and lies, trying to make us slaves and feel God lives inside. God lives inside. So they try to make us godless inside. So we all roll over and say, go ahead, NASA. Have your fucking way. Can't we see so much farther than they say? 50 miles plus across the ocean on a clear blue day. Why would they say it's a mirage you're looking at? Yeah, right, that's not science. That's just a load of bogus, man. Use your eyes and a zoom lens. Spot an object far across the sea. That's all it takes to prove there's no bend to be seen. Look for any curve, and it just leads you to the fact. We got hills and valleys, but the rest is flat. It's fucking flat. Ooh, it's fucking flat. Ooh, it's fucking flat. Ooh, it's fucking flat.
What is up, everybody? How's it going? It's Ted, and today I wanted to do a couple of debunking on some bullshit articles that have come out. One from I Fucking Love Science yesterday, and I'm gonna adjust this fucking light because this is horseshit. There we go, and you can see a nice little COVID hoax shirt. Yeah, you know, gotta have his and her shirts here now at the house. I got a big enough forehead, I can block it. Ish, now the call holy. But anyway, so we're going to go tackle into this first bullshit article. It's embarrassing, but it has to be done. So we're going to stop that guy, start a new one, and let's go find this fun bullshit story. Let's see here. Oh, where was it? I just got retarded. Sorry, guys. I'm new. I'm retarded. Anyway, I think that's it. Let's rock. Yeah, this is it. I want to make sure everybody can actually hear me on this one so I don't fuck it up. But yeah, this is a fun little article here. Your flat earth questions. What would a flat earth map look like, and does the Bible say the earth is flat? This was from yesterday. I noticed this on just on the table. I was just eating breakfast, about to eat breakfast, and yeah, just type in flat earth on good old Google's, and this comes up, and you know, you got to have a good laugh once in a while, right? So anyway, let's just read through here. You know, it might be cringeworthy. I know Karen and Brian went through one the other day. So now it's my turn, because I've always wanted to be doing these damn things, because honestly, even a 5-year-old could debunk these bullshit, lame excuses for a flat earth debunking. Anyway, of late there's been an explosion of people either believing or claiming to believe the world is flat, even though we've known for centuries it isn't. There are conferences where people from around the globe come to discuss everything from what happens when you get to the edge to what they reckon happens during a solar eclipse. Some of the conference even take place on ships that navigate using nautical charts that are based on a round Earth. The attendees could also look out to sea on these ships and prove to themselves the Earth is round. Yeah, we're already off to a good start of how much of a bullshit scam this shit is, right? But let's continue, right? Here we go. Maybe they'll find a way for some proof, right? Flat Earth belief is, for a large part, harmless. However, when people take it seriously, it can be harmful or even fatal, really. In February 2020, one flat earther, bullshit, we think we can all guess on who they're trying to show here. Mad Mike Hughes, that wonderful little stunt daredevil guy, bullshitter with his little research flat earth on the side of his rocket like a sack of shit that he is. Yeah, here I can see my face when this shit you can really see. Count how many eye rolls I might have here tonight. Maybe I'll do a drink for every eye roll. But yeah, we all remember it. He went up, he went down. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. I don't care, because he wasn't a flat earther. I mean, he asked for funding or whatnot. It's like they paid him like $8,000, whatever. I heard rumors. I don't know what the total amount was, but saying that Mad Mike, got $8,000 so he could build this stupid little steam-powered rocket and launch it up, whopping like 1,400 to 1,600 feet up. I'm like, shit, what is that building in Dubai, or the Khalif, whatever, that big ass freaking 2,000 foot tall building. Yeah, that goes higher than his damn little steam powered rocket. He was just a dumb little daredevil. He didn't really give a shit what was going on. All he wanted was the attention and the fame and the women and the money. But on the bright side, on the funny note, he did become the flattest earther, so there's that, right? No one gave a shit about Mad Mike, but, he got popularity because of that garbage, right? Anywho, yeah, here we go. Flat Earth, he died, blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. Well, another man was threatened with a crossbow in August in 2019 in a bet about the shape of the world. I mean, the worst that I've ever gotten, and I'm sure the worst that you guys have ever gotten, is, you've lost friends, you've lost family, you get weird looks, you get name called, you get blocked, you get ridiculed, you get just the vitriol from any and all aspects of that can be. I mean, shit, I didn't go to the bars and shit for 3 weeks after figuring out the earth is flat, because I'm like, or after I went public about the earth being flat. Let me excuse myself there. Yeah, I was one of those closet flat earthers for 1.5 years. But anyway, let's move on with this story here, because it's just going to get cringier. So buckle down, get yourself an adult beverage if you need one, and let's have some fun. No matter how many times images from space show the Earth to be round, some people are still not convinced. A lot of you are Googling questions about a flat Earth, so let's answer a few of them before you end up being sent to YouTube. Oh my God, those jerks. I know, because, YouTube's just a plethora of information, even though nowadays it's blocked and censored and terminated and, demonetized and, taken down and just never shuffled into the algorithms anymore, right? Anyway, so flat Earth memes. While there are true believers in the flat Earth theory, a lot of people are just pretending they believe the Earth is flat for fun or as a wind-up. All right, infiltrated a flat Earth Discord and found this gem. Try to prove the Earth is a globe. And that's pretty true right there. Yeah, it's a lot of mathematical equations, theories, postulations, and numerous form of fallacies, bringing privations into reality. So they have all this garbage. All right, Earth's a ball, and 1+1=2. What it takes to prove a flat Earth, and technically it does. Flat. It's like observing a flat horizon everywhere. Everywhere they go equals 2. So whatever. This is just garbage. Of course, it's on Reddit. We always remember this shit. Conclusive proof that Australia is fake because it would have been pushed off the edge by now. Because the Earth is cat, not flat. Oh my God. Here we go. Let's see some more. Yay, the Earth is so flat. So if we flip it over, it'll be like the cool side of the pillow, and boom, no more global warming. Fuck. I mean, this is what they use for debunking flat Earth. They have to go to these childish bullshit memes that they randomly find on Reddit and whatnot. I mean, this is absolute fucking garbage. Well, boy, we did it. Global warming is no more. All right, cool. Go fuck yourself, Reddit. Don't give a fuck. Blah blah blah. Moving on down. Let's see, most are clearly designed to mock flat earthers themselves. Some of them are even 7 layers deep and baffling. In short, there are people who believe the Earth is flat, even though a lot of flat Earth content, online at least, appears to be a competition to see who can come up with the funniest or weirdest belief and then pretend to believe it for a meme. The ideas of memes, though, of course, simply put, they're there just to be there. They understand that people's attention spans have shrunken down to absolutely next to nothing right now. And, you know, you have to just put a picture on paper and hope it to stimulate some freaking thought in their little fucking tiny brains that don't seem to be fucking working very well because they're so fucking fluoridated and just poisoned with GMO foods and whatnot that it's the dead burying the dead, essentially. They'll never even question reality, question authority, question anything going on in the world right now. And it's sad. Oh, my God, you know? Yeah, I came to Flat Earth early 2016 because I would have been, later, been cool like everybody else there. But at the end of 2015, but I started working a second job and I end up, for some reason, between 2 jobs. So I'm working 60, 70 hours a week and, trying to do things. I'm like, yeah, researching anything that my friends send me is going to be on the back burner for a while until I figure this shit out, right? But anyway, let's get back to this screen share because you can count the eye rolls, right? I don't know how many I'm at right now, but I'm sure it's approaching double digits, and I'm sure by the end of the night it'll be triple digits. So bear with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And we're going to do a full screen share here so really you get to see me. All right. Anyway, in short, there are people. What do we got? Belief of flat Earth is somewhat tied to being religious. According to YouGov poll, 20% of round Earth believers, or globe cucks, as they're known in flat Earth community. I don't even call them globe cucks. I just call them cucks to their face. But anyway, are very religious, whereas a whopping 52% of flat Earth believers say they are very religious, with 23% saying they are somewhat religious. Probably the somewhat religious and religious. They're just prescribing to at least one religion, or are they checking out just reading the Torah or whatnot? I'd rather prefer sticking to scripture versus going, pretending to believe in one thing or the other, going to a quote unquote holy place that provides all the information you ever want. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, so we're gonna go back to this here. This is more their straw man bullshit. It's like, who cares, religious or not? If they know the Earth is flat, keep on trucking. Because it just gets stranger and stranger as you keep on going. Belief in the Bible. Okay. The Flat Earth is ridiculous, Robbie Davidson told The Guardian. The second annual Flat Earth International Conference, which he himself had founded. Yeah, he founded the first one too. Anyway, but going on. I had first heard the Bible and God could be true. Davidson said at the conference, I mean, I believed everything else, that the earth was created in 6 literal days, but what about the flat earth? To be consistent as the biblical literalist, I can't pick and choose. One religious flat earther there at the conference claimed they have found over 200 scriptures referring to the earth being flat and stationary. But does the Bible actually say the earth is flat? Yes and no. There are passages in the Bible that refer to the earth being stationary on pillars, as well as either a circle or a square in shape. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar of the dunghill, to set him private among princes, and to make them inherit thy throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and hath set up the world upon them. From 1 Sam 2 verses 8, King James Bible. There's a whole bunch of them here. I'll spare you guys my bullshit. Anyway, however, it is argued in most Christian circles that there aren't to be taken literally, even though Jehovah's Witnesses, who believe the earth is only 6,000 years old, say that 4 corners of the earth, quotes, are just figures of speech. If they're figures of speech, then why the fuck are they in the Bible then? This is a bunch of garbage going on, as I can see. 4 corners. You can't have corners on a ball. I mean, you can draw up some stupid little fuckers if you want, but there are no corners on a ball. It's a continuous corner. It's a continuous circle. But whatever. Those who believe the earth is flat are taking these passages more literally than perhaps they were intended, as the earth have been talked about being spherical in nature for over 2,000 years. No, I think that's a bunch of utter horse shit. Really, the 2,000 years. So when Dave Weiss was interviewing, oh fuck, don't quote me on this. Ruth, sorry, thank God. All right, remembered. All right. So when Dave Weiss is interviewing Ruth, the 102-year-old woman, back, in January, late December. Remember 102? So she was in schools. It would probably, and so she was born in shit. No, my brain's really fried. 1930? No, it should have been the 1930s. No, 1920s. Ha. Anyway, so she was still going to school well into the 30s. All right. Right before the whole bullshit banking shit going on, all that nonsense. So she was in school in the 30s. 10 years or so before actually it's less than 10 years before the jet engine is invented. 20 years or so in late 30s, so pretty closer to 60. So about 30 years before NASA, and 40 years before us stupid, flat earth knowing believers allegedly went to the moon. Give me a fucking break that 2,000 years had passed and we had known the earth is a fucking ball then. My God. This is retarded what's going on in this world. My God. Anyway, let's continue on with this bullshit because I want to get through this as fast as humanly possible. So you guys can have a good night and enjoy Karen co-hosting with Mark Sargent tonight on Truth Frequency Radio, or Karen B's channel, which I'll eventually drop in links here, for Strange World, airing at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and it's a call-in show, so have some fun there after this. Anyway, what does the flat earth map look like? Well, if they don't presuppose the whole bullshit straw man argument of Earth being just a simple disk floating upward in space or whatnot, it potentially could be this. I mean, this is based off the AE map, but who knows? The AE map could be all wrong. So, you know what? This is the layouts, pilots adhere to in their flights, that their GPS and autopilots all adhere to, so they know the points of where they are going to. So if this fucking works, it fucking works. What's maybe out here, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. How this is all working, I don't know, but I know they are close and local. I don't understand how fucking people just whatever. Let's continue on here. I'm gonna be getting triggered with this bullshit. Continuing on in a nice, happy way, I'll drink my beer to keep me calm. The flat Earth maps, much like the actual Earth maps, do vary. For instance, one proposed on the Flat Earth Society website show the world as a circle. Yes, there are many things that are circle here. Yeah. I love it how people argue this nonsensical garbage here. All right. What is a circle? Here's a circle. There's a nice little circle. Unfortunately, it's one of those nice little commemorative quarters. Look on it. It's a cute little fucking bat. Hey, it's not the symbol of 2020. Awesome, right? Makes everybody happy. Anyway, circle, not spherical. Circle. All right. Let's continue on with this garbage because I'm sure it's pretty cringy for everybody else as well, but this is the best that they can do, along with Neil deGrasse Tyson dropping mics and calling it gravity or whatever else. They get just triggered. It's awesome here, but let's continue on. All right. Let's see if this looks better. Ooh, aren't I cool? Nice. Oh, awesome. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, North Pole is at the center. They wrote Charles J. Constant map, President of the National Flight Research Society. Good God. I should probably just skip through this bullshit. At the outer edge lies ice, southern ice, reputed to be a wall 150 feet, 45 meters high. No one has ever crossed it, and therefore what lies beyond is unknown. Oh, yes, I love that. It just continues to get shittier. All right, now I feel like I'm in space and shit. Anyway, we'll get closer here so everyone is happy. Anyway, in this version, Earth, not real, of course, the sun and the moon are about 32 miles, 51 kilometers across, and circle above the Earth to give the illusion we are spinning. I don't know about you, but when I'm spinning, I fucking know it. Regardless if it's a constant speed, an accelerating speed, a decelerating speed, I know I'm spinning. And we're allegedly spinning over 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, orbiting the sun at 66,600 miles per hour. Chasing the sun, of course, can't forget that part, chasing the sun at almost 500,000 miles an hour around the Great Attractor. This more postulated garbage, nonsensical crap going off in the cosmos of space that no one's ever can verify objectively because all they can do is write a fucking stupid little math quotes and blah, 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 compute it into a fucking computer and go, ta-da, it fucking works. And now everybody's happy-dappy and they're fucking jerking off on each other because they're all so excited to understand that their math is reality now. And now we have to deal with this garbage as fucking their proof of debunking us. A nonsensical act they are committing. It's just ridiculous. Why? Anyway, other flat Earth maps show a square Earth meant to be based on more literally on passages in the Bible and refer to the four corners of the Earth, Isaiah 11:12. This one by Orlando Ferguson in 1893 went the extra mile in trying to square this circle by including a square to circle in order to satisfy references to the Earth being a circle as well, including it is in the upon the circle of the Earth. Isaiah 40:22. Bottom of the map. Here's the problem people like to say. This is the one alleged thing. Right fucking there. Circle of the Earth. In Isaiah 40:22. Circle. We went over this shit a little bit earlier, but I'll show it again for anyone who came in here new. In this case, a quarter is a circle. All right? It is a circle, circle, circle. A tires on your car are circles. And they are circular. Don't mean they're fucking, and they're round also. They're round, but they are not fucking balls. And that's what they use every single fucking time. What if the Earth is flat? Everything else is what the hell else is going on? Because everything else is around. I'm like, they're just lights in the fucking sky, is all I could tell. Where the hell do you find a 3D dimensional shit? I mean, you look at the moon when it's fully lit. Corner to corner, it's a perfect uniform light. How the hell are you making that into a fucking ball? That's fucking ridiculous. And then you're making yourself even look stupider than what it actually proceeds. This is nonsense. Oh, at any word, IFL Science is the bullshitters who are making these claims. They're false claims as always, and they just put up these bullshit straw man arguments and say, "Hey, this is what the flat earthers believe, and here's what they're going to continue on doing." Oh, fuck. Here we go. Other maps include a bubble above the Earth with rocks stretching out below. Those who believe in this map say the bubble stops us from being able to get to space, raising the question why they are so enthusiastic about Mike Hughes going out there in order to find the Earth is flat. Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. 5-year-olds could debunk this shit. And they're putting this shit out for adults. I'm speechless at really how ridiculous this nonsense is. This came out yesterday, by the way. So here we go. They're showing the recycling 2016, 2015, 2017 garbage. They're recycling everything that happened prior this year down, back. The kids keep doing it over and over again. It's kind of like what the mainstream media does with their usual typical nonsensical garbage they post out as news. Anyway, we got B.O.B. in 2016 came strongly in favor of the flat earth theory in a number of tweets. In one tweet, he took a photo that was nowhere near wide enough to show the curvature of the earth. He said, the cities in the background are approximately 16 miles apart. Where's the curve? Please explain this. The simple explanation is the earth is big. Is B-I-G, B-O-B. And here's an FU to fucking IFL Science. This is garbage, really? Oh, wow, it's just so big. Oh, you mean the 8 inches per mile square curvature calculator that you guys don't fucking adhere to because you guys are just stupid? Yeah, you're all fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid that they actually... Anyway, I'm going to keep on going because I'm going to get just angry reading this shit the more and more I do. Honestly, to all y'all folks, this is the first time actually reading it. I wanted to experience this as openly as you guys are. I mean, it's like I'm not rehearsing anything. We're just going and we're watching my live reactions. So hang on. This is a big fun one. A lot of people who turned off by the phrase flat earth, but there's no way you can see all the evidence and not know. Grow up, he also said. No matter how high in elevation you are, the horizon is always eye level. And that is fucking true. It really fucking is. I've been on planes. Anyway, going on. Sorry, cadets. I didn't want to believe it either. Yeah, I didn't want to believe it either. But you know what? It's fucking true. The earth is fucking flat. Get over it. All right? Right now, we're in a fucking shitstorm of a mess outside this. All right? I'm trying to bring this back. And more people are doing it too. I'm happy for that. I'm glad they're stopped talking about the big this fucking thing that has tormented us for this entire fucking year, but has been a great fucking apocalypse. But continuing on, in a series of tweets, Tila Tequila asked a similar question that could easily be answered by the Earth is big. Yeah, I keep hearing that one too. I don't know if anyone else ever did early on. Like, the Earth is just so big you can't see the curvature. Okay, 8 inches per mile square. Okay, this is for all the new folks out there that maybe or may not be listening. Okay, this is the simple, rudimentary, easy, simple way of debunking the globe Earth and the heliocentric model, all in itself very fucking simple. Just those 3 little bits, the 8 inches per the mile times the mile. All right, mile squared. That's what will equal the presupposed equation for curvature on this Earth that apparently is 24,901 miles in circumference. Okay, it has to be. There has to be a geometric, physical fucking horizon. If there is none, it's like all everyone else talks about is the apparent horizon, which we all fucking see, okay? The apparent horizon. You'll never see the geometric horizon because it doesn't fucking exist in their fucking model. All we ever see is the apparent. Anyway, continuing on. I'm about to fucking lose it with these nonsense motherfuckers. Anyway, why are these buildings in New York standing up, straight up? The Earth is round and some of the buildings would have a slight tilt. Hashtag flat Earth. And if the Earth was a spinning globe, how come airplanes can land without crashing? That is actually a great one. You know what? Karen actually used that on a pilot on her way to Amsterdam for the conference over there last year. She whipped out the great app by Dave Weiss, the Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app. But anyway, it makes sense to people if you really think about it. A plane, it's going nice, straight, and level for its entirety of its flight. Of course, you'll have your banking turns to catch the right currents and to avoid other air traffic, yada yada yada. Anyway, primarily the flight is straight and level. Maybe most altitude changes, but you'll notice those altitude changes. This is what's supposed to be fucking happening. Your plane is supposed to be fucking tilting and diving at a rate of about a mile every minute in order to compensate for the fucking Earth's curvature. That don't fucking exist. Anyway, because that's an average speed of about 500 miles per hour. Anyway, here we go. There's more. God damn it. Oh, I will not stop my flight or talk to me about it. Go to the horizon with a curvature. That is true. You know what? That would be awesome to find a horizon. Horizon flat. All right, with a curvature, you're not gonna find that. Why? Because it don't fucking exist. Oh, anyway. Yeah, Kyrie Irving, we all remember that. Yeah, he's still actually popular in the news, so there might be a chance that he's still, he's still hanging in there despite this whole bullshit going on. Who knows? That'd be awesome if he really is a true flat earther, but he's just staying quiet in order to, keep the income. It does kind of suck. I'd be honestly telling him, dude, all right, save the fuck up, get the fuck out of that nonsense, get out as fast as you fucking can, and try to wake up as many fucking people as you can. I honestly don't really want to read through all this, but anyway, 2017, player Kyrie Irving came out and said that he believed the flat Earth was flat. Said it was a joke. However, Draymond Green defended his colleague and said, "You wouldn't be sure either way. We say the picture of Earth from space." He says that picture, yeah, okay, he's telling the truth. That is true. It's conclusive. They're all bullshit. They're all CGI. And if they're not CGI, then they're pretty much paintings or high altitude balloon photos that have been cut and spliced and added, make it look, seamless and whatnot. Anyway, I can make a picture with my iPhone today on a panoramic camera and make it look round. So I don't know. I'm not saying they're flat or round. I don't know that, but it could be. That is fucking true. You got to have that fucking attitude. At least have that little bit of an attitude to think, you know what? Maybe everything that I was taught was a fucking lie. All right. It just continues to get old. Same because it's then disclosed he believed the Earth is flat. Anyway, James Buckley just believes the last sentence he heard on the subject. Clearly getting a little too into character, as Jay, the In-Betweeners actor James Buckley, said in a 2019 interview. First of all, I thought it was round. Then I was told it was flat. Then when I started thinking it was flat, it's now round again. Okie dokie. So I'm looking at the theory of flat Earth. It's actually lumpy and bumpy. I imagine it'll be a bowl of porridge had a gravitational pull. Fucking Christ. Here we go. This is going to get more and more painful for everybody. Just bear with me, all right? I can prove the Earth is round. Wow, I've been waiting damn near fucking 5 years. How about maybe you had something now? It's only been that fucking long. Please have some awesome empirical evidence that I may have not heard in the last fucking 5 years, motherfuckers. God damn it. You guys just recycling this garbage? There are many ways to prove the Earth is round. But perhaps the easiest method is to merely go to the seaside. Look out to the sea and locate a boat. Fuck these globe motherfuckers. Fuck their boats. As you'll observe, it's distant enough. It appears to dip below the horizon. Appears! What's really... look at that, all right? Appears to dip below the horizon. Because that's all it fucking did. It appeared. What really fucking happened, I don't know, a little bit of light refraction right up here. This hot air, dense air, this cold water, that creates a little convergence point here. Plus, you cannot see for fucking forever, all right? What you're probably seeing right here, this shit is just being magnified. You know why? Because there's a lot of tiny little water droplets right here within this first layer of the ocean right here. It's just going to be the quick evaporating water droplets, just hovering, working their way to wake up to be clouds, okay? That is what is happening right there. And everything, Rob Skiba demonstrated that empirically about how that will fucking work. It's very simple, okay, what we just saw. It's just garbage. Hey, that's true. Well, that's what I wasn't looking for. I was actually looking for this one. Yes, this is pretty fucking true. I'm sorry for the exorbitant amount of swearing and everything, but honestly, this is just rudimentary, elementary garbage. Give me a fucking break. I'm 41 and I'm reading shit that a 5-year-old can fucking debunk. Give me a break. God damn it. Continuing on. Oh, god damn it. Here, we got some more. We got our proof, guys. Here we go. I'll go right back to the globe. Once I read this shit, I'll be, this whole flat Earth journey just comes to a crashing halt right now. There are so many ways to prove the Earth is round, but perhaps the easiest way is merely go to the seaside. Yes, yeah, okay. We started reading this over shit again. Reading this shit again. Or save yourself the trouble of going to the seaside and looking at the image of wind turbines. Oh, an image. All right. Anyway, this wouldn't happen if the world was flat. You'll be able to see the boat clearly on the horizon unless you caught the boat during the precise moment it fell off the edge of the earth, of course, which nobody in the history of this species has ever has. Please, for the love of God, let this be the end of this. Okay, it's the fucking end of that goddamn. That is their fucking proof? Give me a fucking break. Oh my God. I'm fucking livid with this nonsense. And you really fucking believe this shit? That's their fucking proof. Go to a fucking seaside and yeah, they're fucking jackwagons for fucking sure right there, Brian. This is fucking horseshit. I cannot fucking believe this. I know I'm dropping F-bombs like a fucking comma right now, but this I'm sorry, being passionate right now. This is garbage. And guess what, everybody? Oh, guess fucking what? There's another one. Huh. Fuck. Right? Let me double check. God damn it. Yeah, this is the physics world. Garbage. Oh my God. All right, guys. We're going to have one more fun time. Yeah. Bear with me. Get ready to have a lot of fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to probably cry. I'm probably going to drink a lot too. You guys could do the same. Smoke a lot. Do whatever the fuck it takes right now. I remember the days of flat Earth being awesome. Thank God for Joshua Swift to keep posting that shit in DLive about his old adventures, trolling all the sports fans. Right? That's awesome. Like seeing everybody doing that shit. Before I, head to this next article of garbage that makes me just want to fucking vomit, because that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna. Oh my God. You guys are gonna. I don't know. You guys might hate me for this, but we'll find out. So I'm going to switch to this real quick. All right. And we are going to make it just my big fucking ass right here. Hey, and I'm going to do a quick shout out because you guys fucking rock. All right. All 41 of you. I know I saw it highlight 44, and I think Brian told me that had 444 subs now. So fucking cheers to each and every one of you helping me out. Yes, Karen and Preston. Yes, breathe. Yes, I know I need to breathe a little bit more. I need to talk slower. But yeah, this shit just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. But I wanted to say hi to everybody. Paradoxine Oxide, Karen and Preston, Commercial Sound and Video. What's up, Nathan? Awesome to see you. Freaking awesome seeing you at Flattoberfest. Dr. E. Vales, PRD004. What's up, Paul? Hey, Sue. You were my first comment because you fucking rock good old Brian there. Yes. Oh, God. Hopefully that wasn't towards me. Probably was. Who knows? I don't fucking care. Anyway. Yeah. This is you guys are the fucking best. I just wanted to say that we're all the fucking best. All right. Fuck the rest. Fuck those Globies. They don't have shit. We already saw how fucking easy debunkable this garbage is. All right. This is the best they fucking have right now. I love it. They can't come up with anything. That's why they don't have no physicists or astrophysicists, or they're even fucking paid actor shills like good old Bill fucking Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Brian crying box Cox motherfucker, all the other motherfuckers. Fuck them all. All right. Anyway, continue on the shout outs. Shout out to RT. Rasta Bear. Fuck yeah. Like God Sea Warrior. What's up? Oh, where else? Man? Matt Jones. Oh yeah, I remember you for freaking yeah, you're a new subscriber there from Donut Media. You're like hanging out there in the freaking comments there. I knew whenever they have a freaking video talking about flat Earth, or not mentioning flat Earth or showing anything about the globe or balls or curvature shit, yeah, they don't know shit. It's awesome. Christian Knapp, you're the fucking best, dude. Your music fucking rocks. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. Jacko21, thanks for being here. Brian's being awesome and walking the dog. I'm sure he's back by now because he's old here. Who else have not shout outed yet? Let's see here. Think I've got everybody. Yeah, don't do bells. Any word, yes. Oh yeah, Zach, good times for all. What's up, man? Karen Ann Preston, yes. Vanilli, you're fucking badass. Nelly Rankla, yeah. Yes, she's awesome. Oh, and of course, the man, the myth, the Baldini. Fuck the fucking fuckers. Yes, indeed, sir. Indeed. Yeah, they just keep on trucking, don't they? And of course, friendless are flat. Lovely seeing you. God, don't kill me. Sandy, right? Yes, I hope so. Anyway, I think I've said Rick Swain, Chico Perez. Yeah, no, sorry taking so long here. I'm just breathing in all the awesome vibes here, getting from all you awesome people here. Now 45 of you, awesome. Jason Wagner, Courtney Bleetz, I believe, yeah. I should have just kept the fucking fuckers. Yeah, fuck the fucking fuckers. And of course, Austin. Hey, yeah. Sorry, pardon me. No, I'm not drunk. This is actually first beer. And now the beer is gone. All right. We are just about ready. Reloading. This is going to be a tricky shit. All right. Bear with me. Pray with me. You know what? Maybe drink a beer or actually take a sip for every time I say fuck. This might be fun. You know, it could be a fun drinking game for all I know. At least you'll have some fun while I'm doing this and get ready to see the eye rolls, the heavy excessive drinking, and the face palms, and the use of the word, and all its derivatives of fuck, because there will be a lot of that. Yep, it's gonna be a fun drinking game. Let's make it happen, right? All right, we get to watch the dead bury the dead and watch the drink keep on drinking. Continuing on. Goddamn. All right. This is from Physics World. This from July 14th, 2020. Taken from the July 2020 issue of Physics World. Members of the Institute of Physics can enjoy the full issue via the Physics World app. After reading this, I will probably want to burn my computer. Continuing on. Physics will find it shocking, but there are plenty of people around the world who genuinely believe the Earth is flat. Rachel Brazil explores why such views are increasingly taking hold and how the physics community should best respond. All right, we got a nice little bullshit artist conception of the bullshit straw man argument of the Earth floating in space. Yes, because that's how it looks, you know. And space is just all around us, and this is just so amazing. God, man, they just know us so well. God, I don't know what to say. Oh, more B.O.B. Well, at least we know his real name, right? It's Bobby Ray Simmons Jr. Yeah, I go by B.O.B. too. Started a crowdfunding campaign to launch a satellite. Yeah, vocal proponent. Yeah, we just read this bullshit from the last one. Do we really need to do this shit again? No. Yeah, he wanted to set up a stupid satellite to prove that space is real. I don't know if he's real or not. I don't really fucking care. Rapper's Quest. Oh my God. Honestly, I really don't even want to read this shit. This is really how they get us enticed with this bullshit. Maybe they'll find something fun and interesting that won't make me want to fucking punch my computer. Physicists may mock the notion of flat Earth, but the idea is gaining traction. No fucking shit it is, motherfucker. We the fucking best. Can't stop us. They won't stop us. They tried stopping us with this bullshit COVID, but we're still punching through that shit. We had fucking motherfucking Flattoberfest, thanks to my special, lovely, and amazing, talented girlfriend, Karen B. Love you. You fucking rock, babe. Yeah, anyway, about 400 fucking people. Hell yeah. We had a lot of fun there. And so many awesome people are here in fucking chat, which is fucking great. so awesome seeing everybody here. So it's like, you have faces to names now, right? Without feeling kind of weird and awkward. Making sure they are male or female, right? Anyway, yeah, the whole bullshit. Oh, God, really? We're still doing this. Anyway, yeah, particularly among people susceptible to conspiracy theories. Yes, to us, susceptible to questioning authority. God, I know. Should be a normal sheep like you guys. Only if I could be. I just can't. Once I started questioning 15 fucking years ago, the veils just started unraveling, and here I am, looking at all this in utter disgrace. I mean, this is just garbage. I mean, this is probably what helped get my little jump start into the truth, or at least kind of questioning authorities, whatnot. Was the 2005 article of 9/11. Where they're debunking the 9/11 debunker or all that shit, just debunking flat Earth, the 9/11 conspiracy theorists. Yeah, that's when I was like, last time I ever heard the term conspiracy theorist was in that Mel Gibson movie from 10 prior years. But anyway, I digress. Let's carry on here. We all got to have fun. Bring your popcorn, your beer, your weed, whatever. I don't really give a shit right now. They actually really do believe this. No, we fucking know this. Says, fuck this. Yeah, fuck you, Lee. All right. A philosopher from Boston University, an expert in the phenomenon of science denial. Oh, we're going to go here, aren't we? Wow. How fucking awesome, right? They're going to do that. Or it's science denial this time. Cool. I can't fucking believe this shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go again. All right. Oh, fucking, science denying nano killers and all. Yeah, here we go. Oh, fuck. Book who's Respecting Truth. Willful Ignorance in the Internet Age. Routledge, 2015. McIntyre knows firsthand how sincerely flat earthers hold their views. He attended the 2018 Flat Earth International Conference in Denver, Colorado. Shout out to all that went there. I unfortunately was not able to attend, but I heard it was fucking awesome. Anyway, Ashley Landrum, a psychologist from Texas Tech University, was also at the Denver meeting, agrees that flat earthers are genuine and not goofing around. Well, no motherfucking shit. Really? Yeah, we're just being intellectually honest with ourselves, at least, The last you guys can't fucking do, right? It's fucking silly as fuck. Yeah, we're not fucking goofing around. We're fucking serious, all right? We've been fucking lied to for all our entire lives about where we fucking live, how we fucking live, what it is, where we live, all that. They've lied to us to the varying degree, to the point where it breaks you down to the absolute minimalist, to your fucking bare atoms, all right? That makes you that tiny in the fucking world, all right? They fucking hate you. They despise you, but they can't fully kill you. They still never could. They can send you off to go kill others, no problem, but them, no. Yeah, we're serious shit. As you guys, you need us, because you guys are fucking elite, you fucking gravelers, whatever the fuck you want to name yourselves. I don't really fucking care. You guys are not better than us. You're weaker than us. You're older than us. You're nothing without us. And we don't fucking need you. We don't need your fucking pseudoscience bullshit lives that you're presenting to us to try and, control our minds, which you've done quite well, I would say, for the better half of, probably at least 100 years. I give you some props. Fuck you. Yeah, this is horseshit. But anyway, I continue to digress. I'm sorry I'm babbling on here, folks. I'm just really fucking pissed off at this shit. That this is the crap that they're trying to debunk flat Earth. Like I was saying in a stream that Brian was posting about psychology. I was saying about how psychologists are being really the battering ram against Mandela effect, and how they're using that, and they use the same, and they kind of like trade off between with flat earthers and psychologists and astrophysicists, whatever, to try and debunk flat earthers. That's why they try. They keep trying. They double team, triple team. They go double down on shit. They fucking do whatever they fucking can. They cannot debunk us, and they will not bring out their fucking puppets out to try and debunk us because they will just get destroyed. Absolutely fucking destroyed. I love watching Austin Woods destroy these stupid motherfuckers with their fucking logic. It's awesome to watch. It's so funny to watch them just like run around, their tails in between their legs, like trying to pretend that they're the fucking winners, like they're goddamn pigeons. They're just retarded. All right, it's hilarious. Oh God, I'm sorry I'm going on these tangents. This is just the garbage that they're putting out. All right. Oh Jesus Christ, how bad is this shit? We got here. Yeah. 600 people. Hey, that's pretty good. We had 400 people at Flattoberfest. This is a million knock. The notion of flat Earth. Yeah, it's gaining traction like no fucking other. All right. Yeah. We've gotten here. Sorry, I'm rereading. I'm just I'm beside myself right now. They're not trolling. They're very good. If they are, they're a very good actors. She says we talked to more than 90 members of the flat Earth community, and they all seem very sincere in their beliefs. Lectures at the Denver event included talking to your family and friends about flat Earth, and actually, that's a really good topic. It's a painful one too because I barely had the opportunity to actually do that with my mom. I kind of froze up, and I ended up popping up the video of that Philadelphia pastor who was saying amen about every other word. I mean, cool guy. He's bringing out some good information there, trying to really tie in the whole religious and the spiritual thing with, what we're actually being lied to about reality, taking it literally, making it, formulating into his sermon. And it was beautiful. I mean, once you get past the whole amen, hallelujah shit, I mean, he does say that a lot. And you could do a drinking game to that, but that'd probably be heresy, right? But here we go. NASA lies and other space lies. 14 ways the Bible says flat Earth. Flat Earth ideas are based on basic scientific misunderstandings that can be easily refuted. Are you going to provide any evidence to that? For most people, even those with no physics background, of course. The evidence for a spherical Earth is obvious. Really? Please do tell. I've been waiting 5 years. Could you please tell me some of this evidence? I'm really fucking tripping trying to find it. Maybe my life will be a little bit easier. But anyway, so we asked ourselves, these ideas will persist in the 21st century and perhaps more importantly for the physics community. How should they respond? I know you'll lie, you call us names, you'll do the same bullshit, your ad hominem attacks, your straw man bullshit arguments, red herring out arguments, bring up those pretentious fallacies of yesteryear of gravity, how magical it is, and it just adheres, and how your math and magics just perfectly adhere and make everything right in your model that you can't even objectively test, prove, or verify any way, shape, or form. It's just comical at best. You guys are just sad, just fucking sad. The idea that Earth is a sphere was all but settled by ancient Greek philosophers such as Aristotle, 384 to 322 BC, who obtained empirical evidence after traveling to Egypt and seeing new constellations of stars. Wow. That's proof it's a ball? Fuck me sideways. Fuck. I went to Australia last year. I saw different stars too. Doesn't mean the fucking Earth's a ball. You know why? Because I flew 13 hours from San Francisco to Auckland, New Zealand before flying another 4 hours to Australia. You know what? I was flying straight and level. So go fuck yourselves. Just fuck yourselves, Aristotle. Go fuck it so hard. All right, take those two pillars and shove them up your ass. No, that's Aristophanes. Aristophanes would take those two pillars and shove them up his ass. Here we go. Aristophanes, in the 3rd century BC, became the first person to calculate the circumference of the Earth, presupposing it's a ball, floating in bendy space-time. Anyway. Oh, goddamn. Calculator. Yeah. Islamic scholars made their further advanced measurements about the 9th century AD onwards, while European navigators circled the Earth in the 16th century. Images from space were final proof, if any were needed. Oh, fuck. Those awesome pictures. Jesus Christ. I couldn't even fucking figure that shit out. Wow, I wasn't showing that shit before. Whew. All right, guys, we can go home. Stream's over. They already approved, pictures from space. That's it. Give me a fucking break. That shit's such garbage. It's not even funny. Anyway, we'll keep on trucking here. Today's flat earth believers are not, though, the first to die what seems unquestionable. The notion of a flat earth initially resurfaced in the 1800s as a backlash to scientific progress. Stealing information, making pseudoscience, blending in with the Vatican and Catholic Church, and just reinstating this bullshit Jesuit-sponsored Big Bang evolutionary theory that we're in bendy space-time as a wobbling, spinning, orbiting in many different vectors and trajectories around the sun, and big, great cosmic great attractor, and all these things. Well, having a 14 to the negative torr, or 10 to the negative 17 torr vacuum outside our 14.7 psi atmospheric pressure on Earth without a solid barrier, all based on sticks. Wow. Man. They got us with those sticks. Give me a fucking break. Anyway. Their progress, especially amongst those who wish to return to biblical literalism. Perhaps the most famous proponent of the British war was the British writer, Samuel Rowbotham from 1816-1884. He proposed the Earth is a flat, immovable disk centered at the North Pole. Sounds pretty believable. Sun does kind of go around it and all, whatever. With Antarctica replaced by an ice wall at the disk's outer boundary. Well, here comes a problem. You're believing it's a disk, so it's not a disk. It's a plane. It's a realm. We don't know what's beyond Antarctica. There's no way to fucking verify that, motherfuckers. You instilled the fucking Antarctic Treaty with 53 countries signing into that permits any freelance civilian from, wanting to just truck around, check out Antarctica, see how far it goes out. Is there a dome? Who fucking knows? We can't figure it out. I say let's go north, at least we'll see the sun a little bit more frequently if we time it right, Oh, it just gets worse. Oh my God. Anyway, the International Flat Earth Research Society, which was set up in 1956 by Samuel Shenton, a sign writer living in Dover, UK, was regarded by many people as merely a symbol of British eccentricity, amusing of a little consequence, but in the early 2000s, with the internet now being a well-established vehicle for offbeat views, what's wrong with that? Who gives a flying fuck? Information's information. We could use our own discernment and formulate our own opinions based on the information presented to see whether we can, verify or falsify it, all right, without taking some person in a white lab coat as our fucking basis of truth and information in this reality, right? Give me a fucking break. Continuing on, because you fucking ingrained it in our fucking brains. We're just the tiny little shitheads that you wanted, that you can mend, that you can mold our malleable minds, right, to the way you can bend it to the will. But fuck you guys. Let's continue on. We'll talk about how pathetic you guys really are and how tiny your peepees are. That's even funnier. Those at Physics World, you have tiny peepees. And the ladies, you have tiny peepees too. It's 2020. Anything can happen. Oh, God. Here we go. Anyway. The idea began to bubble up again, mostly at the U.S. discussions about it online forums. The Flat Earth Society was relaunched in October 2009, and the annual Flat Earth Conference began in earnest. Really? I didn't hear about it. No. Anyway, continuing on. With any fringe movement, there are disagreements, and several different Flat Earth models exist to choose from. Exactly. We don't agree on everything. We just know the Earth's not a fucking ball. We know it's flat and stationary. All right, flat and stationary. The sun and moon are close and small, and they rotate above us, and water lays level. Beyond that, it's speculation. So when any two flat earthers argue and have a little dick waving fights at each other once in a while, which they do, it's kind of sad, and pathetic. It's just speculation versus speculation. That's just saying to the other guy that your dick's bigger than his, and you'll beat him to death with it or whatever. That's getting kind of gross right now. I'm going to continue reading. Oh, yeah. Some models propose the Earth's edges are surrounded by an ice wall holding in the oceans. Well, water does, bodies of water do need to be contained. So there's that. It does happen. Let's suggest a flat Earth. Oh God, our flat planet and its atmosphere are encased in a huge hemispherical snow globe from which nothing can fall off the edge. Oh God damn it! Really? Really? Well, you know what? Here's the thing. You can't have pressure without containment. Natural antecedent to containment, to pressure is to have containment. You have to have it. All right. It's like running around on your car. We have your wheels on. You can pretend you can have like your Emperor's Clothes Edition tires, because that's basically you'll be riding on exactly nothing. And saying to yourself, intellectually honest with yourself at this point too, that the air is actually being held in magically by a magical force called gravity or some bullshit, some bendy space time or mass attracting mass bullshit, postulation, speculation, garbage, nonsense, crap that they just keep throwing at each other, at you all the damn time. And they realize your attention span's tiny. All right. They don't show you the shit in school for a specific reason. That's why they dismissed Tesla being, in your school books. All right. They just dumb you down purposely. It's so sad. And they just throw this garbage at you like their model is correct. It's just hilarious. Oh, anyway, continuing on, oceans. Moving on. Whoa, that's what I fucked up. Anyway, others suggest our flat planet in its atmosphere, falling off the edge. Well, you kind of have to have that anyway. Moving count from night and day, most flat earthers think that the sun moves around in circles around the North Pole and its light acting like a spotlight. My friend Daryl Marble, he did a video. He actually took a flight to Alaska a couple years ago to video the 24-hour sun, something I wanted to do too. But, this happened. And, well, there goes that plan. I wanted to go check out this little thing called Svalbard. The city's called Longyearbyen. But anyway, it experiences polar sun or polar night for 4 months. And 24-hour sun, well, a whole 24-hour sun experiences that for 4 months. But granted, it's only like about as warm as it is right now, like fucking 45 degrees or less. It's freezing cold here in North Carolina for all y'all who wondering about it. All right. Here we go. To count for night and day, most flat earthers think that the sun moves around in circles, North Pole. It suggests that the sun and moon are 50 kilometers in diameter and circle a disc-shaped Earth at a height of 5,500 kilometers. Who knows? 5,500 kilometers. This is what they show. Apparently, they could prove that the sun is 93 million miles away, and they could prove that the moon is 238,000 miles away too, and that the fact that because of a tidal locking bullshit argument going on right now in our reality, this is the reality that they propose, of course, this helio-non-centric model that they propose to us and shove down our throats every day since birth, that the moon is actually spinning at 10.5 miles per hour right now. This includes during the time when Neil Armstrong first set foot on the moon, when they all did their little spacewalks and jumps along the lunar surface as they collect samples, as they fall down, as they drive the little lunar rover that they somehow magically stored inside their spacecraft, as it lands down, the lunar lander, as it, they stuffed this thing apparently in here. They climb through rockets allegedly in space to get to the lunar lander. If you ever look at the pictures of their lunar lander, it is hilarious what they are doing right now. It's hilarious what they're doing. That people actually believe this shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, let's continue on finishing this shit up so you guys can have a good night. And I can calm down and probably drink a couple more beers and relax myself. Here we go. Many flat earthers also reject gravity. Hey, who knew, right? No, I just reject your presupposed identity of gravity and what it entails. I do not say that it is mass attracting mass because I don't experience that in reality. Not in this world. Do you? I don't. None of you guys do. It's funny. It's funny to think that anyone does. Or the other one, they mix and match their usage of gravity whenever it deems fit to prove their model correct. Of course, because it's neither the mass attracting mass, which we don't observe, or the bendy space-time postulation. Using the privation of air, which is a vacuum. You can't have a perfect vacuum. They can't even replicate a vacuum of that nature in reality on Earth. And this is the vacuum that they allegedly replicated for our lunar asshole actors 50 plus years ago to go and replicate, which of course they don't train astronauts in these kind of conditions. God knows they would look, because that would prove NASA is a fraud on the most unimaginable scale, because they would now prove that their spacesuits can't even hold up a vacuum, because basically what it is just like a done up it's probably like a jumpsuit of like a flight suit over a fucking scuba suit, so it's got the puffiness. It can still move around a little bit, but without seeing how impeding it is on the movement, so they kind of get their calculations and shit right. But they're never gonna show anything. They'll never prove it. That's why they're just recycled swimsuits. That's why we see space bubbles all the time. That's why we debunk these motherfuckers all the time. It's fucking hilarious. Oh God, yes, because the Earth is accelerating at 9.8 meters per second squared per square. The illusion of gravity. Physicists will scoff at these ideas. So will I, because they're bullshit. They're stupid straw man arguments. So I will scoff and I will laugh and I'll poke fun at you stupid retards for fucking thinking that this is actually reality. Moving on. Here we go. Yeah, scoff at ideas, worrying about that there are many spreading rapidly and gaining proponents outside America too. Oh God. Oh no. We've got the children. It's spreading. It's going worldwide. Yeah, because they know it's the fucking flat. They know it's fucking truth. And they know they're stupid assholes in control right now, proposing this shit and projecting it every damn way and day they can. It's just horrible what they do. Anyway, well, they say that not as many in Europe. They are as loud as their colleagues in the U.S. Well, of course, U.S. is all scattered and everyone lives like with 100 miles of the coastline. It's like a fact. So it's like good luck finding more and more flat earthers around you. I mean, it was awesome. If anything, check your big cities, then check around the coast. Check densely populated areas. That's the best bet, because finding that shit in the sticks is well. I mean, you know what? I'm actually getting through to with one guy at work, the one dude, Lakota, but he's got to wait for his wife to say if he can or can't come along for a stream here. But maybe I could talk to Dave Weiss and get him for a flat smacking. That'd be kind of cool, right? What I should be doing, though, of course, after all this shit, I want to read the chat, because I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention, guys. Just try to stay focused with just reading this bullshit, even though I'm getting off on tangents about how retarded this is what the globe proponents put out as debunking flat Earth. It is sad. It really is sad. Stuff I should. Here we go. Let's see where we at. Blah 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 blah. Czech Republic co-authored a paper outlining ways teachers and others could confront outlandish flat Earth ideas with physics. We've used your physics to debunk your globe Earth. We've falsified your model. And replication is independent of falsification. So you guys cannot even... thanks, Austin Witsit there. Anyway, so really, we don't have to show one way or another anything about the flat Earth. All we need to do is prove that your bullshit is fake as fuck, which it is. Everything there, we just have to start from the ground up. We don't know. We've been lied to about everything. It's a big building process, but you know what? If the Earth ain't a ball, welcome to flat Earth, motherfuckers. I'm sorry that your reality has shifted. I'm sorry that things aren't what they seem, and this is the way reality is. You have been lied to. You are special. You are of purpose. You're an awesome engine of electromagnetic harmony, surrounded by the most elegant and beautiful creation of all from the Most High Creator. All right. You ain't no fucking tiny little speck of shit in the vast emptiness of nothing, all right? You're fucking cool. We're the fucking best, all right? We get this, all right? Let's finish this shit off and have ourselves a wonderful night. Anyway, God, this is fucking horrible, right? This is so fucking horrible that this is what they call their truth. Anyway, conspiracy. Here we go. No. My bad. Such efforts are important. Alarming polling data from the firm Data Flora Fola, for example, indicate that 7% of Brazilians' population, some 11 million people, believe that the Earth is flat. This shocking number has been attributed to a resurgent evangelical Christian church, but there are also signs that religious defundamentalism is the spread of these ideas in Islamic countries too. In 2017, the website June Afrique, goddamn fucking French. Anyway, reported that a geology student, goddamn, why don't we do this while I've had a couple beers, right? Tunisia, whatever, fuck it. Was intending on submit a PhD defending her work on a flat Earth model. Conspiracy mentality. It'd be easy to dismiss flat Earthers as simply being misguided due to a lack of education. Well, it's actually your education is bollocks, and we've disproved it. So fuck you. While there are indications that those susceptible to such views have low level of scientific literacy, that hurts. Anyway, Landerman, Texas Tech says that flat earthers aren't necessarily people who don't believe in science. It's not really an education thing, she says. It's really about destroying authorities and institutions. Oh, God. It seems based on both a conspiracy mentality and a deeply held belief that looks like a lot like religiosity. Fuck that. Like religiosity, but isn't necessarily specifically tied to a religion. No fucking shit. They tie a flat earth to a cult. It's like, what happens when you leave a cult? All right, you get brandished, you get chastised, you get mocked, you get ridiculed. Hell, probably some clubs, I'm sure you probably end up dead. Flat Earth has the highest retention. All right. How many people do you personally fucking know that you have told, or anything you hear about people like saying they thought the Earth was flat, then they came back out of it? It almost never, ever happens in any and all stories that they talk about in which they say somebody actually has gone back to the globe. I don't know fucking why after you've seen the truth and all, but they have allegedly, and their story is just illegitimate garbage nonsense. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys get to hear me rant and rave tonight, reading and ranting. Enjoy your nice alcoholic beverage or something. This is the reality we live in. My God, they plaster flat Earth and just put Mandela is basically the same garbage that they're doing over and over again. Who does this? Oh, all right. It's really about distrusting authorities and institutions. No shit. Well, I've been distrusting them for a long fucking time when you've realized they put fucking fluoride in your water. Seems both conspiracy mentality and a deeply held belief that it looks a lot religiosity and necessity specifically tied to a religion. Yeah, we aren't in a religion. All right, we already covered that shit. Sorry. Lander thinks that the conspiracy mentality is linked to science denial and a susceptibility to believing deceptive claims on social media. Yeah, don't you love it when you get your fact checked? That's great, right? They're fact checking. It's utter garbage. Anyway, oh yeah, this is cringeworthy, I tell you. No longer the domain of a tinfoil hat wearing fringe, she believes those with a conspiracy mentality have lost their ability to judge when to trust and when to be a skeptic. Their lack of trust and authority includes not just scientists, but scientific bodies such as NASA. NASA ain't no fucking scientific body, all right? We're going to start that one off right fucking now. That is a government fucking agency making, what, $21 billion a year, racking in around roughly $60 million a day to show us the bullshit garbage, the fucking CGI nonsense. They're actors that look like either autistic or they did their own self-lobotomy going on. My God, they just run around with this garbage and they put it out to you, expecting you're dumber than a fucking brick to believe it. Don't worry, I used to believe it too. I used to believe that the Challenger blew up in '86 when I watched it next to my dad and my brother. And I watched that thing fly for 70 seconds and just fireball or whatever in the sky. And everyone, my dad was even like, hey, I saw a tear shed down his eye. And it's funny, about 30 years later, here I am today. Well, that'd be me, 36. I was 6 years old when that shit happened. That's when I looked into flat Earth. And that's when I realized that 6 of those 7 guys, or astronauts, are still alive. Hell, one was even recently interviewed, and that was fucking hilarious watching the guy just like stumble on his fucking words, just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on right now. How everyone's trolling the fucking actors when they do their little public speeches out there. And they're wondering what's up with all the fucking bubbles in space, right? Ugh. Yeah, this is fun. NASA, they can all suck a dick. They're a massive conspiracy to prevent the flat Earth truth from being revealed. No. Maybe the top ones? The top ones, of course, they're the ones who know. Actors, they might know, sure, of course, or they're just really brainwashed. They could be graduates of MK Ultra for all I fucking know. Who knows? Anyway, McIntyre's flat Earthers, actor with each he believes is still. Let me correct that. I sound like a retard there. McIntyre adds that the flat earthers he interacted with each believed a selection of conspiracy theories, including the government control the weather, admittedly, since the 40s, or not since Vietnam, at least. That's admittedly, all right? They talk about that shit, Operation Popeye, where they're changing the weather. Anyway, that chemtrails from airplanes consist of chemicals or biological agents. Let's talk about what I just said 5 seconds ago. Operation Popeye, again, they've already been doing that. You have JFK speaking about in speeches, referring to altering and being able to change the weather. You know, they do it under the guise of helping those suffering from famine and whatever else. Who knows? Maybe we fucking created. Who knows? Maybe all famines are created by us. Who fucking knows? It's just the way they're trying to kill us off, and they realize they can't. They realize we're too fucking good because we're the fucking best. Yeah. Anyway, the only one I found at all they believed, he said, was that we hadn't gone to the moon. The one at all that they believed, he said, they all hadn't gone to the moon. Well, of course we haven't gone to the moon. The moon's a fucking light, possibly a hologram. If you've ever listened to any of Cami Nodell's speeches on it, it's fascinating and it's very possible. I mean, she shows with a mirroscope of what how the moon would look like and how it interacts. She's done like a little ice cube in it. It's just basically a reflective mirror, the cover, and a little hole on the top, and that image is projected upwards like a little hologram. And that image can be cold in accordance. It's pretty freaking cool. So yeah, look up, Aisling 717. She knows her shit. It's fucking awesome to watch and listen to her. God, here we go. Blah blah blah. Oh my god, this is really reality. This is what they're doing every damn day, and it's just annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, we're controlling the weather. We know that shit. All right. Oh man, the evidence like the view of the Earth and the Moon. They said it's fake. Well, of course it's fucking fake. Did you ever look at the pictures of where they said they supposedly, allegedly landed on the moon? Was right on the surface, the part we see all the damn time. So the moon would be in all their pictures directly on their horizon. Actually, no, directly on the horizon. I'm sorry, my bad, retarded. I just did full globe motion. It should have been straight fucking above them. They should be looking up to see the Earth every fucking time, but they don't. It's right there. It just gets worse and worse and worse. What's continuing on? I use the phone to check chat while I'm reading this shit, so I don't look like a complete tool. Anyway, Nick Effingham, a philosopher at the University of Birmingham in the UK, who has met flat earthers at a London meetup, says that we often don't recognize the extent to which confidence and authority shapes our beliefs. When we try to prove something like the Earth being round because it's a belief that we are so sure of, we underplay the justified role of authority in that. Okay, that's your fallacy of appealing to authority. Fuck that shit, all right? That's what led us. That's why you motherfuckers come out with this garbage, non-secular crap trying to depict flat Earth as a bunch of religious lunatics who believe a certain way or another during your false bullshit straw man arguments. All right? It's fucking ridiculous. I'm not going to buy into the whole bullshit of appeal to authority. That's what makes these idiots wear masks. All right? I digress. God damn. This shit is fucking triggering. I'm glad I did this with a crowd, so you guys can all feel my pain one way or another. Because my eyes hurt so much from rolling back right now. This is so painful. Okay, continuing in that. Most people are therefore comfortable accepting the world as a globe, even if they can't immediately recount the scientific evidence. That's called a fallacy. That's called your garbage. That's called the shit that you constantly put out, and you say science over and over again like it's the end all be all answer to all your fucking mathematical equations that don't fucking add up, and our observations that don't add up, and everything else that it entails. God damn, fuck you guys and your bullshit. Fuck you, physics world. I'm tired of your shit. Flat earthers seem to have a low standard of evidence for what they want to believe, but impossibly high standard of evidence for what they don't want to believe. Fuck Lee and anyone else named Lee, especially Lee McIntyre of Boston University. Go fuck yourself till the end of time. That would make my day right about now. God damn, I hate you. And I don't even meet you. I'm just tired of fucking reading your garbage. And this is the shit that you try to sway people looking into flat earth to come back around to the globe. This is how you do it. Okay, guys. We're almost there. I'm God, I hope to God it's fucking. Oh, God damn it. Fuck my life sideways. All right, this is going to be I might do a speed reading here because this is painful. This is so painful. Oh, this is a lot longer than I wanted it to be. So, God, I've almost been what, hour and a half? I'm only about an hour and a half into this. Okay, well, whatever. All right, guys, hold on to your tinfoil hats. We're going down the rabbit hole at warp speed. Hey, later on, if you want, if you feel adventurous enough, just crank the shit to double speed. It'll be just the same. I really want to project out here to you guys. So, all right, fuck Nick Effingham and everything that he stands for. All right, but not the case for those mired in conspiracy mentality. What's also clear is that the rise of flat earth beliefs has been fueled by the internet and YouTube videos in particular. Almost everybody that we spoke to said that either we are directly exposed to flat earth on YouTube or we're exposed to it via a family member who's exposed to it on YouTube. Yeah, because something like this is really going to fucking make mainstream news, just randomly. It's just going to show up on your nightly news or whoever you fucking watch. I haven't watched TV in a decade. But I mean, outside from like some couple shows here and there, and consistently, I haven't watched it in about 15 years. I really don't give a shit about it. There's better things out to deal with. Key to the videos' success has also been the algorithms that serve them up to viewers of other conspiracy-related content. Thank God for those early algorithms that actually allowed us to research the truth and look at it and use our own discernment to uncovering all this mess and trying to make sense of it all, right? And it has helped thousands, millions, whatever. Right now we're all just like, fuck YouTube, right? But that seems to be going. Eventually, don't worry, I'll figure my ass to DLive like everybody else, to be like all the cool kids and whatnot, because that seems to be the way to do it. Or if Lighthouse is successful. But anyway, Flat Earth is just another example of that. Yeah, blah 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 blah. God, fuck their algorithms. The algorithms helped us. In 2019, YouTube did acknowledge the problem and said it would be tweaking its algorithm to reduce recommendations of conspiracy theory videos, but the fact remains that the videos are still on its platform. Oh my God, I know. Fuck. What are we going to fucking do with ourselves? They're still up there. No, this fucking First Amendment, who fucking needs it, right? I mean, YouTube ain't adhering to it. They just do all these loopholes and circles of fire for us to jump through in order for our shit to actually be reached by anybody. I mean, God, it's like anybody who started a Flat Earth channel, amidst, around the 2014, 2015, yeah, your channel's doing pretty damn good with very little shit because, or a lot of stuff, a lot of people who have been up there for a long time have a lot of content. It's great that they're still up, but, others are shitheads. I'm not going to name names. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, it's tough if you're new because, they just hide you in the algorithms and you're just laughed at. And it's always Flat Earth debunking shit like this in the video archives, right? So we're going to move on. Proving the Earth isn't flat. Finally, fucking finally. We get to finally get some Flat Earth proof because the last show didn't do it. Maybe this one will. I don't know. I'm having a beer. We're going to find out ourselves. And hopefully we can all go back to the ball and all this bullshit ends. And and maybe we won't all fall for Brian Psyop with Mandela effect. And we'll be fine. Everything will be good, and Corona will kill all 0.001% of us, and we'll just continue wearing masks and conformity and just happy lives, and being CGI fan base at all your sports ball events, right? All right, let's fucking rock this shit. It was McIntyre's work on science denial that led him in the 2018 Flat Earth Conference, all right, in Denver, where delegates spent the time evidence, blah, 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 and finer details in their theory, as well as the supposed conspiracy that flat earthers believe in shielding their ideas from the wider public. Well, of course, we're tired of the fucking ridicule. I thought if we could understand how to push back against flat earthers, I could use the same techniques to fight against climate change deniers and anti-vaxxers. Oh, they love putting those two together. He says, after all, their ideas are generally based on fallacies and misunderstanding of science. Some of the flat earthers know enough physics to throw it around the vocabulary, but they don't actually understand enough physics to be compelled by the truth. We do use your fucking shit, right? You do understand that. We do use your experiments, and we show the fallacies of them. We show that your mathematics are all being skewed and smudged and this and that just to fit your fucking model in order to make everything right because, math is reality. All that nonsense, right? That's how it always is. It never stops. It's garbage. Oh, good Lord. They know the vocabulary because that's the vocabulary that those physicists use, all right? But even on the visual confirmation of pictures taken from space, because we know it's fucking garbage, many of the arguments used by flat earth proponents can easily dismiss with trigonometry or basic physical laws. Gravity has no laws, so go fuck yourselves. That's number one. Good place to start is with the Foucault's pendulum. Oh, yes, that bullshit observational proof that you allege, the postulation that this fucking little pendulum right here is an independent reference of the Earth. So therefore, it would only be spinning in accordance to the Earth, right? That's what you keep saying over and over again. I'm just giving everyone else a forewarning on this garbage here because this is what's going to happen. Get ready, everybody. Oh, this is horrible. Anyway, the device named after French physicist Leon Foucault, who in 1851 famously hung a heavy 28-kilogram brass bob from a 67-meter chain in the Pantheon in Paris. Such a pendulum, which could swing in any plane, changes direction during the course of a day, yielding direct evidence of the Earth's rotation. Garbage. The Seeger points out that it hasn't stopped some flat earthers claiming that the Foucault's pendulum are fraudulent, and the museums are magnetic coils to turn the plane and pendulum in rotation or to make it seem rotate. It fucking does. They fucking say it does. It's not the fucking, they come up and the Earth, this shit's still fucking spinning. No, it has to be fucking started. The shit's all electric. It's all motorized. It's whatnot. All right. And they all vary from place to place. It could be on the equator, North Pole, South Pole, or whatever. Not really have that there, but north of the equator, south of the equator, wherever. Different elevations, shit changes. All right. I'm sorry. It happens all the fucking time. And you guys and if that was true, then all those sky cranes, each and every one of those fucking motherfucking sky cranes, building all your tall skyscrapers, should be swinging aimlessly. Because basically they have their chain, their rope, their chain holding up that big ass hook in which they can lift, several tons up and everything like that, going upward to help build those buildings. And that's not spinning on itself when they're not holding anything. So what the fuck? Yeah, they'll oscillate their own little ways and whatnot when they're being moved around during the day, doing their shifts and whatnot, but they're not doing this garbage of a free fall garbage rotation of the fucking Foucault's pendulum. All right, this is garbage. I hate it. Another phenomenon that proves the Earth is a spinning globe is the Coriolis force. Yay! My fucking favorite thing I hate hearing about. Anything can explain away everything. Finally, I get to fucking tackle Coriolis myself on my stream because I fucking hate it. I hate it all that entails and everything that it's been used for and against. All right, Coriolis only seems to be efficient with certain things such as bullets and from sniper bullets, of course, not your shotgun bullets, your your handgun bullets, just the snipers. It discounts, of course, the long range missiles and munitions that the military has as well, because they would never use anything of long range military. None of that shit. But anyway, we're gonna read about this. Okay, bear with me. I fucking hate it. Oh. Another phenomenon proves, Coriolis force, which acts perpendicular to the direction of the motion of the spinning mass. Force leads to cyclones swirling clockwise in the southern hemisphere and counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere. Through the direction of the winds. It also impacts ocean currents. Long-range military snipers, even to make allowances deflections caused by the Coriolis effect. All right, I stop right there. Actually, let me finish this paragraph, and I'm going to tackle this shit right fucking here, because I'm tired of it. I found out about this a long fucking time ago. Not a long time ago, about a year or so, a couple years ago. But indeed, as Seeger points out, getting physics students to explain the evidence for a spherical spinning Earth is a great critical thinking exercise. You know what? It is. Please explain the evidence. All right. I've seen way too much of that garbage. It's driven me fucking nuts that they continuously keep showing that shit. Coriolis. It doesn't seem to affect hot air balloons or airplanes. Actually, I wanted to. 1 second, guys. There we go. This would be what we need, and this is what I will share with you guys, because this is going to be awesome. All right. This is a little different sucker here, because I'm tired of the long range ballistics. Let's fucking just end Coriolis effect right here and now, once and for all, and tell you what it really fucking is that they're trying to explain away the shifting of your bullet. Okay? Here we go. All right, good. External ballistics, long range factors, the Magnus effect, and bullet stability. All right, long range rifles, the barrel itself is rifled. It spins. It helps keep the bullet on its straight and narrow path. All right, straight to its intended target. The Magnus effect is caused by that. All right, the Magnus effect is a significant role in bullet stability because the Magnus force does not act upon the bullet's center of gravity, but the center pressure affecting the yaw of the bullet. All right, it's angled like this. All right, it's going to go left and right. It's the same principle in like English in pool. If any of you play pool, all right, varying spots along the pool on the cue ball will direct the cue ball wherever you fucking need it to go. Okay, it's the same thing with a bullet. I've been trying to explain this shit to fucking globies for a long goddamn time. They don't seem to fucking understand it, and it annoys the living shit out of me. All right, the Magnus effect will act as a destabilizing force against the bullet center pressure, with the center of pressure located ahead of the center of gravity, while conversely acting as a stabilizing force of any bullet on the center of pressure locked behind the center of gravity. All right. Okay, so the Magnus force greatly affects the stability, causing it to twist. Now, a little bit of twist will be added on to the flight path, all right? So, as Coroner best said, twist. Anyway, that twist is going to happen. It happens to shotguns. You'll see the casing or the gauze freaking fly out when they do ballistics tests, shoot out, hit the paper targets, the BBs and everything, they hit the target. The gauze makes its own little entry point. But anyway, this is what essentially is happening, all right? The twist is what's causing the bullet to drift off left or right. Also, you got to think about the rifling of the barrel, along with wind, along with its own weight, are exactly, this is what the effect, bullet, and stability, all right? This is what's bringing about why your bullets are off. It's the rifling, the way the shape of the bullet is spinning. It just keeps going. At a long distance, it will slightly drift off, regardless if there's wind or not. Okay. I'm done about that one there. Okay, guys. I hated that. It drove me nuts. It absolutely drove me nuts to see how they use the Coriolis effect like that. And that's been explaining away what they say is, really the Magnus effect. Okay. I'm done fighting that. Let's get this shit finished and be done with it. I'm done. I'm not going to even cover Coriolis. I destroyed that shit. I'm tired of that shit. Why distant skyscrapers are visible despite the curvature of the Earth. Oh, God. Where am I at? Okay. Guys, stop me at 7:30, okay? I don't want to be on this doing this shit for much longer. This is really painful. I mean, this is rudimentary shit that any and all flat earthers have all experienced before. But if you are new, beware. This is what they throw at you, okay? This is very simple shit. They do this all the damn time. Yeah, this looks like another Chicago State? No, Indiana. Yeah, East Michigan. So we're seeing Chicago skyline yet again. Right there, we see a little bit of mirroring effect. So that right there is what they're going to probably proclaim as the mirage. Well, actually, they're going to proclaim all of the buildings, all the towers, everything you see right there, a mirage. That means that would be including those fucking clouds too, right? Are they upside down? No. Is the sky down below here? No, because that is, well, as you see the sky right there in the mirage, okay? Anyway, we're going to go on. 60 kilometers across the water in the city of Chicago, which is the opposite bank. At that distance, Chicago's skyline should not be visible as the curvature of the Earth takes it beyond the horizon. Obviously, of course, it does. It always does. It always does. And you guys keep trying to explain it with mirages. Here we go. In fact, the buildings are visible is the fact simply a mirage. Mirages are usually created when a cold, dense layer of air sits above the layer of warmer, less dense air. For example, when the sun beats down on the black road on a hot summer day, the warm ground heats the bottom few centimeters of air, refracting sunlight up to the eyes to create an inferior mirage. All right. But if the layer of warm air sits above your line of sight with a cool layer beneath you, you get a quote-unquote superior mirage. Okay. They just make anything up. They really do. It's sad. This is like anything they allegedly make goes to the moon. But because because the eyes assume the light has traveled in a straight line, the objects appear higher than it is. The effect also explains why a far-off ship can be seen even though it might have dipped below the horizon. It can even make distant boats appear to float in the air. Oh my God. Who knew? Right. Oh, really? They just show a diagram. Real objects right here. We just always look up. What, we're concavers now? Fuck you. No. It's not that. Because the Earth is fucking flat. Just like how you guys depict it. It's not rising up. It's not doing any of this funky, bendy, warping space reality that we keep showing us. These awesome little images, these little cartoons, as you will. We have warm air, we have cool air, and we have cold air. Just makes everything magical and makes their reality real. And us, we're just crazy nano killers who are science deniers. And this is what we gotta endure. This is really 5 years. And I have yet to see anything even more advanced than this. This is the best they got. I'm sure they'll have more shit. They'll have more, of course. But as McIntyre found, this type of reasoning is unlikely to convince flat earthers. No shit. They seem to have a very low standard of evidence for what they want to believe, but the impossibility high standard of evidence for what they don't want to believe. One of our key experimental tools is like a P900 camera with an 83 times optical zoom, which flat earthers are an almost religious faith, really. There's also P1000. And of course, this is a couple years ago. Sorry, it's from 2017. No. Yeah, this is from earlier this year. They obfuscated the P1000, but fuck them. Anyway, we're still debunking the globe. Fuck you guys. All right, we're the fucking best. They hope to show the objects that don't disappear over the horizon, but come back into view when examined at high enough resolution. I know, it's amazing. It boggles my mind to this day still that I can't see forever yet. And I live on a flat Earth. I thought I'd be able to see fucking Paris by now, right? We don't see Paris. We can only perceive so much. We can't. We can't see on forever and ever and ever. It's impossible. It's physically impossible for us to resolve anything out X amount of miles, especially if it's hazy. And you got all the your geographic obstructions that happen. All right, you have mountains, hills, valleys. You have trees. You have people. You have I already mentioned hills and mountains. But you have smog. Let's not forget that. All right, we got the atmospheric problems. Your atmosphere, it consists of water molecules. All right, and when it gets dense enough, it really obstructs your view. Drive through fog. All right, there's a good one for you. You don't see shit. That sometimes you can't see 5 feet in front of you. It gets so foggy. That's just water blocking you. Just water. And they're trying to make that into why things are inverted, and we're seeing bendy space time, and we're seeing things that disappeared over the horizon. It's just light that they presume and postulate that we're seeing. It bends like this, I mean, yeah, light can bend through a medium, but once it impacts your eyes, it's not changing. All right, it's straight points. That's what Eratosthenes also presupposed during his bullshit 2 sticks experiment, that light was coming vertical, they're coming in parallel across the Earth. Yeah, and the sun's very far and very big, and we don't see that. Oh God. I can describe the frustrations with flat earthers in a paper last year in the American Journal of Physics. Yeah, I saw that. I have that actually in hand. Well, not in hand, I'm sorry, but I do have that. It's another garbage. It's basically like this, extended over 5-6 pages, in which he has challenged physicists to come up with a simple, straightforward answer to refute the evidence for a flat Earth that could be understood by the general audience. They can, of course, I'm sure. Someone who rose to the bait was retired physicist Bruce Sherwood, who realized that just citing the scientific facts is not going to convince anybody. No shit, Sherlock. That's how you got us in the first place. You show us pictures and images and words, and you put people in white lab coats as authority figures to dictate to us what is true and what is false. And you told us that if we don't agree with it, that we're a bunch of tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists who should die of coronavirus probably by now, sure. But you guys can go suck a dick. Oh, so horrible. Instead, given that flat earthers place so much emphasis on naked eye observations, we were just giving senses and whatnot. Colleague Derek Roth decided to create a navigable 3D computer simulation of a flat Earth to see how well it could be how well they could replicate what we see. Interesting, right? They can replicate what we see through 3D computer simulation, kind of like what NASA's doing. They got it so good that they can't decipher from reality, so they're just giving you CGI cartoon garbage to present to you as your reality, to show you that you're just a tiny little speck of nothing in this vast, unknowing world. It's funny, right? And it's really ridiculous that we used to believe this shit. I'm glad we don't. Anyway, based on the U.S. version of the flat Earth. Oh, there's a U.S. version of the flat Earth model. Is there a Taiwanese version of the flat Earth model too? I don't know. I want to see how many models there are. Anyway, the U.S. version of the flat Earth model, it allows anyone to virtually roam a flat world. Walking around in it, there are many things that show tremendous discrepancies, says Sherwood. One of those major problems is the size and brightness of the sun. Well, no fucking shit. Is the flat Earth model, this varies by more than a factor of 2 from sunrise to midday, something we obviously do not see. The night sky also differs. In the northern hemisphere, we see constellations rising in the east and arcing across the sky, but in the flat Earth model, they would just circle at a constant height. What Sherwood has created is something that's much harder for flat earth proponents to laugh off because it takes their own views seriously, and traces out the consequences, says McIntyre. I think this is the basis. Well, I think that on this basis, other psychiatrists or physicists can go out and help push. And help push. Yeah, you guys aren't pushing shit. This is garbage. They're presupposing. This is just like the world's largest straw man argument, and they formulated a red herring essentially out of all of it because none of us know anything about anything, and they're just taking speculation and making it into reality, depicting what we allegedly believe, when in fact we don't know shit. All right, we know the Earth is flat. We know it's measurably flat. We don't know all the measurements because we're not given access to all the measurements to everywhere we can go. We have the Antarctic Treaty, okay? We have the FAA dictates where our drones can go, right? We can't go there. So I think the same goes with like the North Pole. It also it's kind of like it's kind of sketchy to navigate or travel to. But I'd rather take that chance versus Antarctica because it's smaller and easier accessible, and we do have places within the 60 degree north parallel that could, that could be a nice little jumping point for us, right? This is what they do. My God. Yeah, but we don't know the size of the sun, nor the distance of the sun or the moon. We don't know the sizes of any of that shit. It's all speculation. We know that they are lights in the sky. They are created. Electromagnetic in nature. The moon does produce a cool light that has temperature differentiations varying from like 1 to 7 degrees, depending on the illumination of the moon at that night or during that time of the month, or it's during its cycle. That continues on. But on clear nights, it is colder in a moonlight. The sun, we don't know if it's a friggin' hydrogen. It's no hydrogen ball in space 93 million miles away that apparently we've also visited with some spacecraft that I didn't know about. It's pretty funny and ridiculous to think that. But they continue to do this. It's sad. Of course, and like I said, they're presupposing that we live on a flat Earth with a flat sky right on top. They don't say it's a dome. I don't even know if it's a dome. But there has to be a pressure. It's a pressurized system. We all know that. We're in an enclosed system. That's where we live. That's why, the Earth like this is, I believe it's something like this in sign language, means for Earth. All right. It's kind of funny that, that this is what we're seeing. It's a flat Earth with a dome. Motherfucking dome, bitches. Anyway. So horrible. This is really horrible, guys. You guys haven't based anything dangerous liaisons. From Macintosh perspective, flat Earth conspiracies are a danger and need confronting. Maybe 10 or 20 years ago, I would have said, just laugh at them. How much traction are they going to get? I mean, stupid psyop, right? I mean, it's it's originally funded by CIA, of course, because CIA was there in biblical times. And they know God. They know God. They're good. This is what they want us to believe. Just laugh. Oh my God. Yeah, no. If it was such a psyop, it would have ended 6 weeks or less. But it kept on going. But here we go. This is sad, but we're gonna do it. Oh boy. I no longer feel that way. These ideas are not challenged. He fears that with supporters of intelligent design, proponents of a flat Earth will start running for U.S. school boards, looking to push their ideas into the U.S. education system. The sort of reasoning that they use is infectious, and if you don't push back against them, it just gets worse. And they're able to recruit new members, he warns. I know. God. We get them with rational thinking and discernment to understand that the educational system is shit. All right. But Effington has also interacted with flat earthers on Facebook, wonders if physics is the place to start combating these conspiracy-based ideas. I know, because we don't know the physics, right? The inverse square law of light, and seeing how that we shouldn't be seeing these stars, and that the sun and moon are local, and that if we went to the moon originally, the light produced from the moon, because it allegedly reflects the light off the sun, the lumens would have been so bright it would have ignited the lunar lander, and their astronauts would have been dead instantaneously. But we landed on the moon allegedly into that dusty shitbowl, probably somewhere located in Nevada or Hawaii or California even. Who knows? But anyway. Oh, this is so horrible. I'm not saying that there's perfect formula, but don't have some kind of physics argument in it. But just turning on a YouTube video of physics lectures is not going to do it. Oh, really? Even though if it's coming from an institute that is recognized by you people. Anyway, instead, everything has tried to get flat earthers to understand that by watching YouTube videos, they are too savagely following an authority, not a scientific authority, but the authority of whoever is proposing the conspiracy theories they subscribe to. Oh, they're just reading information, but of course they came up with. It's like Brian, Brian Stabley. He's done the psyop with the Mandela effect. He published it. He's got it trademarked and all. That's how it works. Oh, those YouTube videos. I know. Fuck using discernment. I should just trust authority by now. I should be like a sheep. This is retarded. Give me a fucking break. We're gonna tackle this shit. All right. I'm gonna laugh some more. You guys are gonna laugh some more, and we're gonna finish this shit off strong. We're almost done. We can do this. We can watch Strange World and have fun. As we can count how many times that Mark Sargent may or may not be trying to flirt with me off screen. We'll see. Moving on. Oh, good Lord. On our recruitments, it's horrible. But Eppington, who has interacted with flat earthers on Facebook, wonders if it's blah, 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 blah. Oh, my God. Sorry, I read that already. My bad. Haha, we don't need to do that. Eppington also tries to point out their inconsistencies. Every position they took required a different view of the conspiracy, and required the conspiracy to be bigger or smaller. And it was impossible to get a consistent conspiracy going on that explained everything. Fuck me sideways. I gotta know everything, just like they do. Because, the globe proponents, they know everything. They can formulate a math equation or show some cool, pretty cartoon pictures for everyone to see, and they can go along with it. I'm just going to keep asking questions using discernment and do some objective empirical and find my empirical evidence that I need that satisfies my questioning. Okay, fuck your censorship. All right. Oh, so horrible. For example, a flat earther recalls one flat earther why planes flying over Antarctica. What? For example, recalls asking one flat earther why planes flying over Antarctica from, say, Chile to New Zealand don't have to refuel, which they'd have to if the continent were, as they believe, an ice wall tens of thousands of kilometers long. He was simply told that the planes can't fly on a tank of fuel, and refueling planes could just be one giant hoax to stop us realizing that the Earth is flat. Oh, tank of fuel and refueling planes could just be one giant. Yeah, there's the possibility. The plane jet fuel hoax. I have a theory on that. I will cover that on another stream, or I may ask to try and make it a produced video of some sort. But it'd be fun to kind of go through and show everybody things. It'd be kind of nice. But anyway. Yeah. The flights don't go over Antarctica. They never have. They fly to Antarctica. Yeah, the military jets do, to all the bases and whatnot, to reload, restock, refuel, whatever, drop off people, take people back. That's what they do. There's nothing really. Maybe knows there may be some secret black ops are going on that I don't know about that are probably really cool. Don't really give a shit. But they don't fly that way. They fly up and along over Earth. Chile to New Zealand, they go. Well, there was actually, I cannot lie. When I was in New Zealand waiting for my flight back to America, I had a layover in Vancouver. But anyway, there was a flight from New Zealand to Chile to Santiago on a what was it on? I think an Airbus A380, but either way, that flight does exist. but it doesn't exist the way they say it exists. You're not flying over Antarctica because you can't, because that would violate the Antarctic Treaty. So what they would do, they would be flying these jet streams. There are jet streams about 40,000 feet up that circle over us, like all the jet streams do, that circle over us at about, those in particular circulate around about 200 miles per hour. And so what that's doing is that's putting the airplane in a pocket that its airspeed will register at, say, 600, 500, 600 miles an hour, whatever the speed the plane is going. But land speed, what we would perceive, it would be over the speed of sound, because it's in that jet stream. That's pretty fascinating. That's why they have flights that debunk the globe. Or not, well, they debunk the globe for the simple fact that they're allegedly spinning, all right? And they're going, flights going eastward versus flights going westward. Flights going eastward should really, they shouldn't really exist if, the Coriolis is true. But I digress. We gotta stop. We gotta keep finishing. We gotta truck through this, all right? I'm going off on tangents because I can't stand the bullshit they are presenting as reality. Okay, as truth. This is garbage. All right, this is silly shit. Oh, but they don't fly. But jet plane fuel hoax thing, I'm going to talk about that at a later schedule. All right. Anyway, Landrum agrees that the underlying problem is that one of trust rather than physics. Well, the problem is they want us to trust in physics. All right, they want us to trust in it. It's become the religion. That's what they want us to have us make. It's a religion called Scientology. No, not Scientology, scientism. That's what it is. It's a belief. It's a belief in science. They'll throw it at us. And when I went public about flat Earth, I did have a few people that actually said, "What, you don't believe in science? Oh, how do you not believe in science?" I believe in science. Anyone can be a scientist. If you conduct an experiment that adheres to the scientific principles and the scientific method, you are therefore a scientist. It's really that simple. Now, Michio Kaku has even stated that none of the astrophysicists that he personally knows, nor knows in general, adhere to the scientific method. If that's true, then everything and anything they've ever said from whatever they were conceptualized, to now is bullshit. Utter bullshit, debunkable, falsifiable. We falsified the globe. Welcome to flat Earth. Their shit is garbage. All right, they just use math and theories and postulations and speculations and assumptions and presuppositions and everything. They haven't proven anything. It's sad. They just put visuals in your mind, and you factor in that with the NASA goons, the low level goons, the ones who are operating the computers that you always see typing away. What they're looking at is the same thing that we're looking at, computer imagery. But they can't rationalize between the two. They can't decipher between it, because now it has gotten to the level where they will believe it regardless, even though they are told that they can't even tell the difference between simulated and reality. So you put those two together, you make your own opinion. Let's continue on. Oh my God. Those I need to do a face-to-face. I don't mean that you yell at them on Twitter. That's not engaging. It's also viral, she says, for scientists not to patronize flat earthers, but to take questions seriously. That may seem like a excruciatingly painful process. No shit, but a necessary one for people to gain trust in science as an institution again. Yeah, you're just an institution of liars. That's for true, right? You don't prove anything. It's funny. You get everyone vibing high and loving all your shit, even though it's just garbage. And what the mainstream, what the grabblers want you to promote and project to us as reality. But yeah, it's funny. A level of sustained personal engagement can change minds. It does work to push back against science deniers. Yeah, no, all this beautiful science deniers. I love it. You guys rock. You guys are the real heroes. No, it's 7:30. I need to stop, don't I? Huh? Anyway, I think I'm almost finished here. Yeah, almost like 2 paragraphs, guys. We'll be done. All right. Level sustained personal engagement can still change minds. It does work to push, blah, 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 blah. We're science deniers. Argues McIntyre, pointing out the current NASA boss Jim Bridenstine. He was appointed by Donald Trump in 2018 and was known to have disputed climate change. Oh, God. But once he became head of NASA, within a matter of 2 months or so, he changed his mind on climate change. Really? Just like all those bullshit public stunts where they have all these D-lister actors and actresses and artists say the earth is flat or whatever, but they change their mind the next day, of course. You know who also has changed their mind, by the way? I really hope so that you guys have noticed that. Oh my God, this entire fucking time I've read this shit and you guys haven't even looked at me. Holy fuck. My bad. I am a horrible, horrible person. But anyway, I'll just share my entire screen just so that you guys see all this bullshit. I feel like the complete, utter idiot. My bad. Continuing on. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see who else has become a flat earther, right? Look at this. Stephen Carpenter's flat earth nonsense is the last thing we need. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a fan of Deftones. They kick ass. Karen is very much a very big fan of Deftones and loves them. But she was really excited about this. He went public on their Deftones fan page on Facebook and, was ridiculed and all that BS. But Karen stepped up and some other flat earthers got into it. And yeah, well, that's all good. Anyway, we're going to continue on. We're almost done. I'm really getting tired of this. Bridenstine. But let's see. Hopefully everyone could see me nice and nicey. All right, cool. We're going to finish this shit off. All right. Oh, yeah. Red Flood Rico. What you said about the elf thing on the flat earth. Yeah, that is pretty funny. That's pretty cool, though, too. Yeah. It's funny how they just put it right in your face. Anyway, I'm reading chat right now like a fucking tool. Ha ha ha. Look at me go. Anyway. Oh, yeah, we distrust scientists. We go against the scientific method. But they're not against the scientific method. No shit, but you guys are. All right, moving on. Majority of them put a lot of faith, for lack of a better word, in science. There's a lot of curiosity, the skepticism, and there's a lot of really good qualities that make scientists. And while in spirit, experimentation may be there, flat earthers are not always prepared to change their minds when their experiments fail. And that's why McIntyre hopes some physicists might go with him to future flat earth conferences. Well, where were you at Flattoberfest, asshole? Didn't see you there. I think the physicists need to be more involved, he says. There's really no excuse for us to sit back and laugh at them, because while we're laughing, they are recruiting people to believe these crazy things. God forbid. I know, guys. It's so horrible. So horrible to think that, right? So awesome. Oh, but anyway, I'm going to do to the chat one last time here really quick, like I've been here live for 2 hours like a fucking tool. But anyway, I just want to say hi to everybody. Say hi to Bob, Glowbuster, Salted Cedar, James in Germany, Red Flag Rico. Okay. See, the usual suspects are still here. Paul Levy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Derek Lemire. Awesome. Seeing dude. I think that's where am I at left here. Jerry Mars. Karen Preston, or said that. Caveman Smash. Jennifer Kiesling. Sue Finelli. She's awesome. And of course, Tommy Tell the Truth. Awesome, dude. Hope I can do another stream with you again. That was a lot of fun. Shinso the Great. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thanks to everyone who has joined and hung out. I know it was kind of long and boring, and I was going off tangents because this shit is really disturbing. The fact they actually this is reality. This is what they want us to believe. It's very simple, guys. They can't even prove that their model is even is reality, is established as objective reality that we can all bear witness to, right? We don't see that ever. My God. Well, I think I will probably close again here with it's fucking flat, because it truly is fucking flat. We've all known that it is fucking flat. We see it. We experience it. We don't feel any moving. We don't feel no crazy linear movement of 1,000 miles an hour, 66,000 miles an hour orbiting around the sun, 500,000 miles or chasing around the sun as it travels around the great attractor at 500,000 miles an hour, while we're all zooming off from the big cosmic Big Bang evolutionary theory of garbage at over 1,000,000 miles an hour. Yet we have still lakes, balancing rocks, and my beer is still here. All right, so I'm gonna go close it out, but we're gonna share some good old Christian Knapp, because he's a badass. All right, guys. So without a further ado, we are going to do that. So everybody is happy, because we all want to hear Christian Knapp, because he's a badass and we love him, and he puts out badass music. Right? Oh shit. Did I hang on? One quick second. I might have done something stupid. Take two. There you go. All right. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. I see Zulu's here. Oh, snap. Oh, no, it's Zulu. Yeah, he does do that. All right. Okay, guys. We're going to show some good old Christian Knapp. It's fucking flat, because, it's fucking flat. Don't forget to watch Strange World tonight at 10. So 2.5 hours, and that'll be fun. I'm probably going to have some dinner. You guys, you have a wonderful night. And we will get going with this. All right. Let me go. Let's make it happen.
Well, they tell us they're exploring outer space, but it's all fake. It's fucking fake. $60 million every day is what we pay. They fucking take. 'Cause we're brainwashed, trained to believe man-made dark cosmology, trapped set by evil fuckers many centuries ago to dupe the population and take control of the world. Seen it all before, it's the oldest play in the book, fishing for souls by baiting the devil's hook. Wizards and warlocks practicing evil and magic, cooked up a plan and they call the plan science. Sprinkle all their bullshit with some formulas and math to make themselves look brilliant, cause only they understand. Gain the faith of the masses as they push theories and lies, trying to make us slaves and feel God lives inside. God lives inside. So they try to make us godless inside. So we all roll over and say, go ahead, NASA. Have your fucking way. Why can't we see so much farther than they say? 50 miles
Good night, y'all.